Hello, and welcome back to the NDS. We're here at race 21 at Brooklands. Take a quick look at the qualifying through the field. And there we go. All 38 cars ready to go here. It's going to be a fast-paced, pretty dangerous race. But we have one to keep your eyes on. Not exactly a flight track, given how the unique layout with its fifth right-hander on the backstretch, but I'm sure they'll all be fine. Tiger Man, in his second start, grabs the pole for this race. An amazing run for that team as we kick the green flag to kick off the Quintessential Quintuplets 500. God, those are tough words. All right. Already you see the lead being under fire. Jerry looking a little higher around the 53. Must have been a stroke of qualifying genius, though, but the race speed's going to be different. Misty Viper in the 77 looking low as they all spread out decently on the backstretch. The pack snaking around, trying to get around the track. A little bit of weird graphical hang-ups there with the grass, but what's a little floating grass in an NR race? It'll be fine. Lap 1 completed. Starting to get single file now. Top 7 kind of breaking away as you see Blasta and CS Fast and 11 with a good race. That 6 started off the season on fire, but he's starting to cool off now. Not sure if Blasta's lost his touch or whatnot. Jerry looking for the lead. He's going to use that higher speed lane to get there. 34, looking for more. Let's have our first lead change of the day. First of many. You see the long front stretch view here, just everyone zooming on by. Especially kind of difficult when you get eaten up in traffic. See RS Fast 11 and Toad. And Hyperdrive, too. Wow, 3 drivers that have some work to do. Especially when you're going mostly, you're completely flat out. It gets tough. You see some of the drivers ahead of them. Mid-teens. Oh, 18, Silent Fang with an issue. Not sure if he has an issue already, but he seemed really slow there. Yeah, I expect his performance to take a dip a bit. So he'll definitely cool off near the end of the season. Duke, 88 Vet Nation racing together ever so. Just keeping each other close. Keep your enemies close, I guess. These two really don't like each other, although it hasn't really corresponded out on the track. Guess 3 and 4, the high side, is just the way to go. Vent Nation rocking it like a rocket. Oh, 6 of Blasta. Got a good amount of wall damage there. And I think 53 might have gotten to the wall as well. He'll take a look at the other side of that car. We'll get a chance to. Don't think we will. Oh, here we go. Hey, he just didn't seem that quick. Vet Nation's going to be the next one to make a pass here. As everything's getting kind of spaced out right now. The 23 doesn't want to carry too much speed off the corner. They might get in the wall. Yeah, definitely turn 4 seems to be. Oh, crash back there. Oh, the 4, Puffy. Big incident in the 4 car. The 5 of Hyper looks like he had to check up significantly for it. Might have gotten a piece as well. So it's Jerry, Racer, Misty, Shoppa, Jake, top 5, and then CS, Tigerman, Vent, Duke, Ladion for the top 10 there. What happened to the 4? The 4 of Puffy just running his line. I think he tries to clear himself high. That might have been what happened. Oh, hyperdrive on his side there too. That's where the damage from the 5 came in as well. Big incident. Go on board with the 5, see what exactly happened. It's like he has a line, just the 4 just tries to clear himself up into Hyper, and he gets taken for a ride. I think everyone else avoids it though. Definitely a big shame for the 5 car team here. As everyone's lining up for the caution, it's like they're almost falling off the banking with how slow they are, but I think pit stops are upon us. Green flag pit stops for our first caution of the day. And the 4 cars out for the race. It's almost like with the radius of the track that gets so small down there, it's like they check up a lot. Keep an eye on there. Yeah, they're all just. I mean, they're not. Don't think they're hitting each other that badly. You can see everybody get through without much. There. It doesn't give us a good pit view, though. I had a good pit view. See, it's the first off pit road, at least. I think Jerry's got it. Yep, 34, first off. As we're getting quite a lot of caution laps to take place here. Huh. Where's the one to go? Alright, yeah, we're at the one to go now. Vent Nation, not in line for 7th. Is there an issue on the 16? I think there might be. The pack seems to be taking a spot as Vent Nation not looking so hot there on the bottom. Oh yeah. Big trouble on the 16. Looks to be the case. Shoppa up to 2nd now. As the pace car makes a turn on the pit road. Vent Nation making a 2nd stop as the others getting ready to go green here. And green flag back out. Yeah, they try to want to make a move in line there, but don't go too high. You'll scrape the wall. Bit of a bad time. As they get up to speed, you want to go low, go high. See what line they want to take. Oh, the 11 getting a little beefy with the 21 there. As they fan out down the back, everyone's lane choice coming into effect here. 23 looking for a Pretty supreme run off the high side. They're 3 wide through 3 and 4. Duke laying the wall down. Everyone just easy does it. Jerry out front, but still taking it easy. 24 Exalta Flames. He's having a good time. Top 15 ride. Born Ready up there as well. Krugermeyer sitting there in the 2. Everyone's just trying to swerve and battle their way through. 48 of Vassell. Has 2 wins on the season. Nice and fine, and looks like he could go for more, or could win a plate track in the playoffs and get himself even better. Who knows? There's like only good 37 cars on track. Check near the back here. They're really fanning wide out back here. What happened to Blasta? Not that fast on the 6. Having a bad day. It's rough. Let's snap back to the 23 at Duke. She's getting awfully aggressive with the 21 as the 11 of CS. Making his move high. Whoa! The 11 checked up there. Not sure what he's doing there, but it definitely costed him a good amount of speed. As we see a spin in the back. 62. Goofy around. See who that was. That's good for Vet Nation, is that actually, I think Vet Nation gets to stay on the lead lap. Now, so he's good there. The leaders are still fighting for position. Jake takes the low side. Yeah, see the 23 just getting good run on 21. 99. Not that fast. What's going on back here? Whoa. What's going on with the speed of these cars? A 23. We'll get back to him later. He looks slow. Caution out for the 62, it seems. Let's go. He was running 26. He was having decent position here. I think it was off of 4, it seems. A lot of action off 4. Keep your eyes peeled. He just tries to clear it low and just 33 got into him, which spun him around. He didn't hit anything, so he's fine. This view right here is actually just so good, just seeing all the cars come off the corner. Because the corner is so high, it looks unnatural. You see him get hooked there. Whoa. All the way down. There he goes back up. Alright, there they come pitting off the corner. What happened to the 53? I don't know why he's back in like 30-some. It's just a shame. Oh! Hello, Vet Nation. Vet Nation must be beefing with somebody here. Like, God, he didn't even attempt to, like, well, he did attempt to slow down. He's actually speeding up. Like, he gets as slow as 75 here. He starts speeding up into the 00. Boom! People losing their damn minds. That does not bode well for Vent Nation at all. The last thing he needed was a stain on his season, and boy, he got one. 16 out of the race. The hell's going on over here? Oh yeah, it gets weird. It gets weird. Huh. The fuck? Well, I'll fast forward to let you fuckers sort this shit out. Alright, what have y'all decided? Decided Jake, CS, Ladion, Jerry, Pacell, Duke, Mizzou, KSS, Shoppa, Krugmeyer. That's your top 10. Alright, I think everything else should be in order. Same for the 53. He eventually went out with mechanical, so man, that sucks. 00 still out on track, and we got 35 still in the race. All right, so I think now's as good a time as any to have a word about our sponsor, the all right, pronunciation. The Quintessential Quintuplets. It's an anime manga series following the daily life of a high school student, Futaro, not even gonna try that last name, who is hired as a private tutor for a group of identical quintuplets. 5. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, just like with every anime with a wide cast of female characters, the fandom will usually get torn over who the best is. If you think you know who the best girl is, please go into the comments and start a massive fight. But we here at NDS have actually figured out who the best is. But that information will not be told here. Because the people who know who the best is, they know. Well, unless you're wrong. Don't be wrong! Alright, whatever. I'm done rambling. Back to the fucking race. How many caution laps are we going to run till we get this green flag going back out? I think we're at the 1 to go, so that's fine. Alright, did it. I made it through the entire sponsor segment without spilling the beans. Who knows? Alright. Alright, pace car coming through 3 and 4. Jake leads at lap 18. I love, like, they're going, well, first of all, I have funny trackside objects, but they're going so fucking slow that it's like they're struggling to stay on the goddamn banking. Huh. I guess 60-mile-an-hour pace speed might not have been enough. But the banking does look pretty unnatural on certain camera angles. Alright. Exit of 4, pace car's off. It's 21's race. Yeah, Vet Nation had a tire. I mean, yeah, he ran a 00, but reasons tire. Whatever. Back to green. Let's do it. So, passing the 21 is going to be top priority, given how strong the 21 has been. This is being recorded on the night of the 2022 Xfinity Daytona opener. The 21 car won that race. Let's see if the 21 car can win this race. Everyone taking different lines around going down the backstretch kink is, or whatever you want to call that, the kidney bean turn. It's a beautiful sight to behold. But short green flag runs are definitely the forte of this race. Mizzou trying to redeem himself in the 19. Oh shit. They're going way wide back there. Like, with the render distance, you could see everything. CS Fast in 11 in the 11. Knows what he has to do. His wildcard hopes are not that secure, so he's got to get it done to get it done. Some drivers taking a secure, shallow line, while others are being a lot more sharp going down the back. Into turn 3, Jerry trying to psych out where the 11's going to get the pass done by himself. These two, the 11 and 34, should be battling really hard together, as I think if either of these drivers make the playoffs, it'll be one or the other, not both. Back in the pack. Let's drop it back. King of Kings in 11th right now. He's just been racking up points, just collecting, doing what he can to scrape by. As Shoppa up here, they're looking to set up a pass on the 3. You'd never be so sure. Arn, not full time, but he's doing mighty fine for the hand he's been given right now. And the 52 of Canadian Lux. It seems like another lost season for the Canadian here, but who knows? Whoa. Somebody must have fucking pounded the wall. I saw the debris flying off of somebody. I think it might have been the 14 as we got a crash in the back. Off of 4 without fail. Take a look at those lead cars. Actually, Jake must have had a ground pound on the wall as well. So the battle for the lead's getting interesting between Jerry, Jake, and CS. Jerry driving off, but CS Fast and 11 not giving that up. Mizzou in 4th, could take 4th as well. And I think they get off the corner very well. Alright, caution time. It was the 00. I think it was this lap, too. I don't know, some drivers just seem unnaturally slow in this track. It's weird. I think a 00 must have came up. Oh, damn, pounded the wall with Kryptonite and Lucas Cram. A 00 just came up on that group, like trying to think there's room for him. Just wasn't quite clear of the 47. Big impacts. The 41 gets by. Scott clean. Oh man. Now for comedic sake, we will show a fast forward view of the front stretch. Poor man. You can stop waving the yellow flag now. It's fine. Okay. He's still going. Like, bruh. Alright. Pit stops are happening, and it's going to get weird with Jerry being with some stay out cars. Strategy gets pretty spicy. I think, Alright, here we go. Jerry, the leader. Lucas Cram, the lap car. And a good amount of cars have stayed out to try to take track position over. I think it was the top 9 stayed out, so it's going to be interesting to see where these guys funnel out. We did do 2 times pitting, but even then, it still seems like these runs are so short that the smart, safe option would be to pit every time. Still, though, whoever is going to win this race, it'll be mighty interesting to find out who gets where. 21 finds himself in 31st place. Kind of a shame. Any DNFs from that wreck? 00 out of the race, so there you go. 33 lead lappers. That's still quite a lot. 26 out of 46. All right, it's got to mean something to somebody. Green flag is out. Jerry trying to play defense here early on. Shoppa caught there. That one racer in 3rd. Could make a move. I think it's just trying to get these lead lap cars around Lucas Cram as fast as they can. But they're starting to get walled off. Lucas Cram going to make himself the widest Chevy in the galaxy right now as the 51 cleaving through. Oh, Luke is still competitive though. Goddamn. Yeah, you don't really need a fast car. You just need the preferred line to go fast. Interesting. See the 52 way low. Hello. Born Ready, top 5. Born Ready's had himself a rough season. So he just wants to try to go for broke on as many races as he can. I think pointing his way into the playoffs is out of the equation. 51's trying to hunt these top 3 like a shark. As 99 goes low, 51 says, yes, please. As 23, hard scraping the wall. That lets Jerry get away. As RS Fastlane 11 rushes into second. Now Jerry's got about a second and a half and a lap car buffer. The 6 and the 17. Now both in top 5 position. It gets interesting here because I'm not sure when these guys might pit, because some of them really have to pit sooner rather than later. And it looks like the 17 dropping low. Not sure if that's his line around the track or what, but it's a problem. If you want to be out there, you want to make sure you have speed. Lucas Cram. Jerry must have knocked down the wall back in turn 4, because that 51 is right there. 99 in tow. You can see how scary these banks are come 3 and 4. And also how stupid the track objects are up north. Banner. And then this, like, turn 3 and 4 here are spooky as hell. Like, big, huge bank. And you come down, it almost feels unnatural. Oh, I think 34 must have knocked down the wall again. And the 51 is running his way there. 99 got intimidated off the throttle. As battle for the lead is going to pick up here. Jerry still defending. Lucas Cram, lead lap. Blast up the third, could get himself win number 2 here to make his playoff chances much stronger than they are now. As Jerry going to pit. 51 to the lead. Yeah, those guys, pit stops might come sooner for others rather than later, now that we might get a longer green flag run, which could shoot some of these guys' chances in the ass. Or they could just be built differently on strategy. 99 in third, looks like he's on that same strat. And the 6 as well. Yeah, a lot of them definitely preparing their entry here. Come 3 and 4. The race are still beaming high though. Oh, here they come. 6 and the 51 coming in. 99 in this time. Fair amount of drivers in this time. New leader, Krugermeyer, with Mizzou right there behind him. Don't think they'll make it off pit road in time to be on the lead lap, so game on. See a 23. Not quite able to make it stick there. They're going to have to accommodate these guys coming off. So it's going to be a mishmash of position here. 19 of Mizzou. Jerry able to keep lead lap status. Zenz just fucking brought the wall down in the background. See Mizzou here. He's looking for a win of the year 2022. The season 3. And the 2, looking to put as many a lap down as he can. I think the 51 stands his ground though. The 19 looking to get a run for the lead. As caution's out. So a real shame for those guys who weren't lead lap. Caution looks to be for 37 of Bourne. He took a bit of a hit there. He was racing off a 2 and just doesn't see the 48 of Pacell there, and that just sends Bourne way out of it, straight through where a turn is, and sucks for the 37 team. 48's got some damage on the side there. I'm thinking they just didn't expect him to be there when he was. So we'll fast forward to the next green flag. All right, where are we on track? Turn 2. Fan fucking tastic. All right, backstretch. So we got 25 cars on the lead lap proper. Lucas Cram actually 2 down, and a lot of others 1 lap down in front of the leaders. So it goes Jerry, RS, Mizzou, Krugermeyer, Canadian Lux, East Lamp CS, Can Kings, Misty, Ox, your top 10. So Jerry's going to be the leader, but there's going to be quite a bit of pickle in front of him when he gets it going. So try not to smash up the car. That's all I got to say. Born ready out of the race. Let's see how it goes. Base car off. And the control car 17 launching for the green flag. Green, green, green. Left to right, left to right. Jerry going to the inside. There he goes. Trying to get an easy pass here for the 33. You want to try to make as much ground up early on as you can. You don't want to be the one getting screwed early on in a run. Squared up. Oh, big hit for the 11. Off a 2. And that is squarely a caution. Still race back to the line because you'll see a lot more cars getting themselves back on the lead lap. But who? Italian Bum and the 3 leaders behind him try to see who gets lead lap status. And it looks like the 51 will be the leader, and the guys in front will be back on the lead lap. So, what the hell happened? The 11 of CS passing 11. The first guy we saw nose it into the wall. Just so many cars checking up, and Misty Viper just gets into there. And Ladion had nowhere to go. 3 more heavily damaged cars down the back, and it is did not look good there. All right, so we already saw what the crash was, but specifically, a lot of checkup. Looks like the 20 cut him across. on board with Ladion there. Yeah, Ladion definitely made a mistake trying to run the high line when the hook happened, and then there are only 3 cars involved, but goddamn, those 3 cars. Oh, we got more, actually. Oh, man. More drivers spearing off. It looked like it started Arn in the volley in the Silent Fang. Volley got a big hits for Arn. Silent Fang had to use Arn to cushion the blow there. And Volley just destroyed. Yeah, you see Kryptonite just taking the scenic route around the corner. He don't trust nobody. And honestly, I don't blame him. He's got damage, and it's just been a crazy mess. Got some boys on pit road. Mizzou, Eddie, pitting. '51's top car. And yeah, 9, 77, 11, 18, 14, 38, all retiring. 6 cars gone, and Lucas Cram lapped down everyone else lead lap. This race goes hard. And I don't think we can have another caution and have the race end under green. So we're coming to 3 to go. This is it. The final restart. Finishing green or yellow is it. Here's your top 10 coming to this restart. 51, 34, 2, 52, 7, 10, 5, 42, 21, 41. And you got 8, 48, 24, 36, 22, 3, 28, 17, 6, 62. Rounding out top 20. As only 26 cars are sent to the lead lap. What can I say? Brooklands is the house of mayhem. And let's send the pace car back where it belongs. Let's give us 3 more good laps. Green flag back underway. Here they go. '34 of Jerry, keeping it real. Keeping it real, going for the 51. With 2 of Krugermeyer. And 3rd, he knows what it's like to get done here. Jerry taking a different line, seeing what he can get done. Corner speed 171. I think RS got the run here. So Jerry dropping it low. The 2 goes high for 2nd. '51 pulling it mighty fine for the lead. Getting away now. Kryptonite pulling it down pit road. 2 to go. And battling back in mid position. Hyper, all things considered, inside the top 10. God damn, this team got that never say die spirit. You remember that caution from forever ago. F4 Ace King in the mix. King could get his first top 5 of the season. Feels really weird to say aloud, but it's true. And the 2 of Krugermeyer trying to get a run to get to the 51, but it's got nothing so far. As the white flag in the air, one more time around. The gap is a little less than a second, but it's going to be 1 second. That'll take forever. Don't think the 2 is going to make it up. 34 of Jerry laying in third. I got a bit of a lap car re-entering the track here. .28 of Kryptonite. Lap car, not going to be a factor. 51 of RS Facet 11. Clears it off of 4 and sends it to victory lane at Brooklands. Now, 21 put up a good winning streak, but the 51 answers back. I foresee a completely humble victory in victory lane. Absolutely humble. 100%. This is totally a humble victory. I say that with full sarcasm as a driver with the mentality of Kyle Busch is having the success of one of his greatest seasons. As we take a look down the results, quite a lot of drivers binned it and died, but at the end of the day, Brooklands gives, Brooklands takes. And now the playoff race becomes even tighter from 5 races to 4. I don't see that being an issue for our winner here, but for others, all the cards are on the table. And with that, we will see you next time. Take care. Okay, guys, I don't know if you're still watching this. It's been 30 seconds. I thought it would click off by now, but I'm going to let you in on a secret about that Quintessential Quintuplets anime. I just want to let you in on the fact that Nino is best girl, and she will always be best girl. The end.